The Minnesota Vikings face a major decision regarding their starting quarterback for 2025. Sam Darnold signed a one-year, $10 million contract with the team in 2024. He had the best season of his career, throwing for 4,319 yards and 35 touchdowns. However, he struggled in crucial games late in the season. The 27-9 playoff loss to the Rams raised doubts about his future. Meanwhile, J.J. McCarthy, the Vikings' first-round pick, missed the entire season. McCarthy suffered a knee injury in the preseason and didn't play. Despite this, the team remains confident in the young quarterback's potential. Kevin O'Connell wants McCarthy to stay involved in team activities. He stated, "I want to see him, and I want his teammates to see him every day." The Vikings could use the franchise tag to keep Darnold in 2025. This decision would prevent him from testing free agency. However, some analysts believe Darnold won't return to Minnesota. Jordan Schultz of Fox Sports said that Darnold has already played his last game for the Vikings. According to Schultz, J.J. McCarthy is the future of the franchise. On the other hand, Tom Pelissero of NFL Network sees a greater chance of Darnold staying. Darnold performed well under Kevin O'Connell's coaching. Excluding the last two games, he played at the highest level of his career. The Vikings won 14 games with Darnold as the starter. But there's a problem. There's no precedent for a QB missing his entire rookie year and returning at the same level. The Vikings must decide if they trust McCarthy's recovery. If they go with McCarthy, they could save money to strengthen other areas of the team. Keeping Darnold could be expensive and impact the team's salary cap. Financial considerations may be crucial in the team's decision. J.J. McCarthy has yet to prove himself in the NFL, increasing the risk. If Darnold leaves, the Vikings might look for another QB in free agency. Kirk Cousins, who left the Vikings for the Falcons, is no longer an option. Rumors suggest that Darnold could receive offers from other teams. Teams like the Patriots and Steelers may be interested. However, Darnold might prefer staying with Kevin O'Connell, where he found success. The Vikings could be considering a short-term contract for him. This would ensure a smooth transition to McCarthy. But if McCarthy isn't ready, the team could run into problems. The team must evaluate whether McCarthy can take over as the starter immediately. Darnold's return could provide stability for the offense. Yet, his performance in high-pressure moments remains a concern. The offseason will be crucial in determining the future of both quarterbacks. The Vikings' decision will have a direct impact on the 2025 season. The debate between experience and young potential is ongoing. No matter the choice, the Vikings are facing a defining year. Fans are divided on what's best for the team. Some believe Darnold deserves another chance after his strong season. Others think the Vikings must invest in the future with McCarthy. The pressure on the front office to make the right call is immense. If Darnold leaves, the team will need an experienced backup for McCarthy. There are options in the market, but none with the same experience in Minnesota. Kevin O'Connell could play a key role in Darnold's decision to stay. He has already stated that he liked the quarterback's performance. If Darnold accepts a team-friendly deal, his chances of staying increase. However, if he demands a high salary, the Vikings might let him walk. If McCarthy is the starter in 2025, he will need time to adjust. The Vikings could have a rough start if McCarthy takes time to develop. The coaching staff might design a simpler offensive scheme to help him. The team could also invest more in the running game to ease the pressure. If McCarthy isn't ready, the Vikings could find themselves in a tough position. A mistake in the quarterback decision could cost them an entire season. The Vikings haven't set a deadline for making this decision. Free agency and the draft will be key moments in shaping their strategy. Other teams' moves could also influence the decision. If teams show interest in Darnold, he may leave. If the market is weak for him, the Vikings could keep him on a smaller contract. Some teams might wait to see if Darnold gets released. The franchise tag decision will be one of the first major steps. If the Vikings don't use it, Darnold will be free to test the market. If they apply the tag, he will stay for at least one more year. That would buy more time to evaluate McCarthy's development. But the franchise tag for a QB is costly. The Vikings have other roster needs that require attention. The salary cap will be a crucial factor in the decision. No matter what happens, fans expect a competitive season. The Vikings want to avoid a long rebuilding period. The team has enough talent to compete for the playoffs. If McCarthy develops into a great QB, the Vikings' future will be bright. But if he doesn't pan out, the team could face years of mediocrity. Kevin O'Connell and the front office have a major challenge ahead. The decision on Darnold and McCarthy could shape the franchise for years. The next few weeks will be filled with speculation and debate. The NFL market moves quickly, and surprises could happen. By the start of the season, the situation could change significantly. The only certainty is that the choice between experience and youth will be crucial.